Our last target for the course is to know and practice applying the different co-teaching models to your lessons. Our first two targets, creating a foundation for collaboration and understanding the importance of the initial conversation, set the stage for your partnership to take this step in your lesson delivery. These are the different co-teaching models. Take a moment to look at the names of them, the shapes in each, triangles for teachers, circles for students, squares for desks, and the room setup. Each model has a purpose. As you plan your lessons, think about what would make your lessons easier and create a space for higher student learning. In order to fully maximize having two teachers, many of these should be used. To streamline the process during the year, we create groups at the very beginning before we even have students in front of us. We use statewide standardized test data, reading data, special education data, other testing data specific to our district, along with separating certain students who do not work well together once we get to know them. We create many different groups for each class. One group splits the class evenly with a heterogeneous mix of ability. Another splits into two groups with leveled abilities. Lastly, we create a list of 3 groups based on abilities. We make sure to discuss with each class about how everyone learns different, and our groups are made to reflect those differences. One group is not better than the other. We talk about our own learning styles and how they are different from each other, and that's okay. All it means is we need different things to be able to learn. Throughout the year, we reiterate this. We rarely hear any sort of teasing based on groups, and if we do, we address it. We make sure to discuss with the student doing the teasing what they are doing, why it is not okay, and how it will not happen again. These groups are fluid. Sometimes a student in the low or middle group may be able to take a challenge and move up one. Sometimes a student has to move down because they are struggling with the current topic. We use a lot of formative assessments within each unit to make these small group modifications. We've also had students specifically ask us if they could move down a level because they recognized they needed more support. Again, we recommend you do this ahead of time and allow for flexibility based on individual needs for specific content. Use your note sheet to reflect on these models. What do you already know about them? What do you want to know about them? Press pause to do this. Press play to continue. As you go through this section, think about the reflection you just completed. Which model could you use to make the lesson more accessible to all your students?